I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Shine. Why is she yelling? No boobies. We ain't trying to show no boobies now. That's why we still got them.
So won't you say my name, if you claim you want me, it ain't no that, you acting kinda shady.
Everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Danae, and thank you for joining us. So today we are going to be talking about my 1 month follow up. I can't believe you guys, I made it to 1 month. Y'all, if you all have been watching as I've been, you know, talking about all my different weeks, then you know that there's been some trials and tribulations to get where we are, but I am happy that I have made it this far. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So this month, I mean, not even this month. Okay. So this week it's been really chill for me. Not much has happened other than I have been able to progress to the next step of my diet, and I'm very, very excited about that. So I can now eat soft foods with vegetables. So like I said in the last video, after I had my doctor's appointment with my nutritionist, that I can move on to eating more food. So I can now have, you know, cooked vegetables, I can have some fruit, and I am so ecstatic about that. So I've started out already. The only thing that I've had is vegetables. I haven't had any fruit yet. I'm still a little nervous about introducing natural sugars back into the diet, so I'm just sticking with the vegetables. As far as when it comes to portion size, I'm supposed to be progressing to 2 ounces. I'm still at that 1 ounce stage, so I kind of break it up. I do like 0.5 protein and then 0.5 vegetables, because I can't consume a whole 2 ounces just yet. So that's what I'm doing right now, and it works for me. I'm still having like a good amount left on my plate, but it just feels good to have some type of fiber back in my diet other than a supplement. So that is going well, which means since I'm not introducing other fibers back in my diet, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom more often. It's still not every day like I would normally go, but it is more often than I have been going in the past. So I am grateful for that, at least. So I'm not feeling as backed up as I have been, which has definitely been helping other ways, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm about to say maybe a little TMI, and I mean, if you want to hear it, I mean, you can, you know, fast forward just a tad bit, or if you're a guy and you don't want to hear it, you can fast forward a little bit. But it's been that time of the month, y'all. Actually, it started last week, and I forgot to mention it in my last video, but it actually started last week with the symptoms. Now, before I had the surgery, my symptoms were not bad because I was on birth control. I actually had the implant, and I didn't get another one put in because I just wanted to maximize my weight loss journey. I didn't want anything impeding me from losing the weight like I should, so that's why I didn't get another one put in. But an issue that I was having prior to me even being on birth control, from me being young, because I've actually been on birth control since I was in the 6th grade. And I know y'all thinking like sixth grade, like what was you doing? Nothing. I was doing nothing, but I had really bad cycles, y'all, to the point where I would be throwing up, really bad cramps. I couldn't keep anything down. It was really bad. I would have migraines. I was really heavy. It was horrible. every single month was horrible, and I was always having to leave school because, you know, back then if you threw up, you got to go home, and majority of the time they won't let you come back to school the next day. So it was literally like that every month for me, until someone told my mom, you know, hey, something that can really help her, because they saw the pain that I was in. Something that really can help her is get her on birth control. Birth control will help with the cramps. And y'all, Lord behold, it did. So I started out with the pill. That really helped with my cramps. Like, I would still get them. I would still get really bad cramps, but I wasn't throwing up all the time, you know, wasn't feeling nauseous all the time, but I was still cramping bad, but it was nowhere near to as bad as it was. So it really did help. And me switching to the implant after I had my daughter, that pretty much made my periods non-existent. Like, I would go pretty much like a whole year and not have a cycle at all, or probably just have like 1 or 2 in the entire year. And when I tell you that was amazing, that was amazing. Oh my gosh, it was so good not to have a cycle. It was amazing. But fast forward to where I am now. Now when I get it, that first week I was cramping. Last week I was cramping so bad last week, and I'm like, what is going on? I knew it had to do with my cycle because I was cramping so bad last week. Like, it was hard for me to work out. It was really hard for me to do anything, to be honest. I was cramping so bad. I was fatigued. I was very tired. I just really did not want to do anything. And then, Lord behold, this week my cycle starts, and it all makes sense. While I was feeling very irritated last week, like I just didn't want to be bothered, I wanted to be by myself, it was really bad. And now it makes sense. My cycle, yeah. And y'all, the cramps have been really bad. I've been feeling horrible, but at least now I know why I was feeling so bad last week. So I don't know if this is the new normal, because like I said, the surgery messes with your hormones. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a couple months if I'm feeling it. Well, not a couple months. Next month, if I'm feeling the exact same. We'll see if that is a effect of the surgery. I'm praying that it's not, but we shall see. As far as me taking my vitamins, nothing there. Same old, nothing's changed there. It's not to the extent of where it was last time. I've been getting a little some migraines, really bad cramping, but I have a heating pad that actually has it's a massaging heating pad that I have. So I've been using that. Oh, and that's been working. It's been helping really good. And I just used the ibuprofen that the doctor gave me when I first had my surgery. That's the only thing I've been taking. And just for y'all know, it's actually children's ibuprofen is what my doctor gave me to come home with. So I've been taking that to help with the pain. And that's pretty much it. That's all I've been taking, and it's been helping. Does it help me feel better 100%? No, because I can't take what I normally take, which will be like some Midol or Tylenol or something like that. That would really help with the cramps. So, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was before. It's bearable. Still working out. I do my walks and walk every day. Try to walk at least 2 times a day. If not, then I will ride my bike. I do that, and it's just to keep myself active. And when it comes to the food, again, y'all, I have to give a big shout out to my mom. Like, hey, I have to thank her so much for being there for me at the beginning of this whole process, because it saved me so much time, me not having to cook for my daughter and just having to worry about cooking for myself. That was it. I only cooked for myself. I didn't have to cook for her. My mom made sure my daughter was taken care of, and it just, y'all, it felt so good. That's like one less thing that I had on my plate. And now, us being back home, I did have to start cooking from her again, but since I am able to incorporate vegetables into my diet, it just makes it so much easier, because now I'm not having to cook 2 separate meals. I'm able to cook everything I cook, she can eat as also. So I am loving that we're both able to eat the same thing, same healthy meals. It just makes it so much easier for me, and just less on my plate of what I have to do. Whew, I'm so grateful for that. What else has happened? I can't think of nothing else, y'all. This is sad. What else happened? And I don't know if I've told you all this, but another reason why I'm glad that I'm able to eat vegetables and fruit now is because I am getting ready to go on vacation. I'm so excited. So I'm going like St. Thomas to see my family. My dad is from St. Thomas, so we're going down there for Carnival, and we're staying with family. So it feels good that at least I can go down there and I'll be able to eat more food. So that I am grateful for. So I will be taking you guys along with me as far as, you know, what my eating habits are like and how I am maintaining what my nutritionist, well, the meal plans that my nutritionist has me on, and how you can still incorporate like that while you're traveling. Like, you don't have to travel. What am I trying to say? You still can't travel even though you're going through this process. It is still possible to still travel. I would just at least wait until you're out of the liquid stage and the soft food stage, so you progress to that stage that I'm at. I feel like it's like the perfect time to start traveling, but we shall see if what I'm saying, if that is correct. But I feel like it is, but we shall see. Y'all, I can drink more water. Like, I don't have to drink water out of the little cups anymore. Thank you, Jesus. I can actually drink out of a water bottle now, and it feels so good. It feels good to be able to drink out of a water bottle. I know some people, when I was at when I went to the nutritionist, some people were still having to drink out of the cup, but I was able to drink out of a water bottle, and I'm so grateful for that. I can sleep on my back now, y'all. So before, I had one of those pillows that helped elevate my back. When I was staying at my mom's house, I had one of those pillows that helped elevate my back. So I was laying at an angle, not straight back, because it did cause a lot of pain, especially with the gas. And I wasn't able to lay on my side because it would hurt as well, because I would feel the pressure from the gas. But now that the gas pain is gone and my scars are healing up good, I'm able to lay on my side. I'm able to lay flat. I can lay on my stomach with absolutely no issues, and it feels amazing. I'm getting a good night of sleep, and I'm so happy about that. But that's something else that has changed. I am going to be doing another eating a day with me, as far as, you know, how I progress now. And if y'all want to see that, if y'all like the eating a days, please let me know in the comments if you do like those type of videos, because if you do, I will do more of those, because I want to be more realistic as far as like my everyday, because soon after I get back from vacation, I'll be heading back to work, and just want to be able to show you all how I maneuver through my transition back into working full-time. So if you want to see more of that, please let me know down in the comments. But now we're going to go into the part that we are all here for, which is the weigh-in. So let's go ahead and get into that. So yeah, as you can see, the girl is still stalled. But it's okay because, like I said, partly I feel like it has to do with it being that time of the month for me, which kind of has, I feel like, has to do a little bit with the stall. And also because it is natural for you to hit a stall, especially since my diet has changed, which is why I'm feeling like that's the reason why I've hit this stall, which is okay. And what's really helped me be okay with that is the fact of me being able to try on my clothes and see the change, and that they're starting to fit loose, and I'm actually able to fit a shirt that was too small for me like what, 2 months ago. So others are starting to fit just right. I don't feel cramped. I don't feel like my clothes are too tight like I used to feel, to the point where I'm like, look, I ain't buying no more clothes. I did not want to buy any more clothes, y'all. The clothes were starting to fit tight, and I did not want to buy any more new clothes. But what I can say is that now my clothes are fitting me how they're supposed to fit, and it feels so good. I don't predict me needing to buy any new clothes anytime soon because I still have a lot of my older clothes. I have clothes from various sizes, y'all. It's so bad. It's so bad. But I'm kind of glad now that I kept those clothes, because if I didn't, I would have to go out and buy clothes. And I'm glad that I'm glad that I still have those, so I don't have to. But it just feels amazing. That's one of those non-skill victories that I'm really happy about, that I can actually physically see the difference in my body. Because getting on the scale, yes, I see the numbers starting to go down, but when I look in the mirror, I don't see the difference. I still see the old me. But when I try on clothes and I'm seeing that the clothes are starting to fit less snug, then I know, okay, something's happening here. The weight's coming off slowly but surely. But it's coming off. So that really makes me feel amazing. Like the other day I tried on a shirt that was too small for me beforehand, and y'all, it fit. Not tight. Was it tight on me? It was nice and loose. It fit perfect, and I literally wanted to cry, y'all. Like I started screaming. I was so excited. It just, y'all, it really made me want to cry, because like, yes, like me going through this process is paying off. Like I can actually see the results, and it's really making it all worth it, going through this whole process, even before the surgery, the whole pre-op phase, and after having the surgery, and going through that liquid phase, and dealing with the pressure and the pain from the gas. It really is making everything worth it to see that. And I'm so grateful for that. Now, I am suffering from a little body dysmorphia because I don't see it. Like, the only place I physically see the weight loss is in my face. When I look at old pictures of myself, and I look at these videos when I'm editing them, I can see that, okay, my face is starting to get smaller, but I don't see it anywhere else. Now, other people tell me that they can see the weight loss, but I don't see it at all. But what helps is to see the scale go down. And even though it hasn't moved because I'm at a stall right now, I can still see it in my clothes. And like I said, I didn't do it this week, but next week I will. I'm going to start doing my measurements. As far as like my waist measurements and my hips, I'm going to start doing my measurements, because for me personally, I lose inches before I lose weight. And I feel like that is the best way to track your weight loss. Because with the scale, your weight fluctuates depending on what time of the day it is, depending on what you ate the day before. Sometimes you can wake up bloated, especially if it's that time of the month. So I just really feel that going by the inches is better than going by the scale. So I am going to start incorporating that. Like I said, the stall really hit me hard last week, and it did make it a little tough for me to film last week's video. But seeing the difference with my clothes kind of, you know, put some more pep back in my step, if you want to say. So it feels amazing that I'm at this point, and I know the weight loss is going to come. I know the scale is going to eventually move, but I can't just concentrate on the scale. You can't, and you cannot weigh yourself every single day. Please don't weigh yourself every single day, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't have the highest scale for myself, but I know not to weigh myself every single day, because I know that that is going to depress me, seeing the scale not move. So that's why I just, when I'm about to do these videos for y'all, when I'm about to record a video for you all, that is when I get on the scale. But anytime before that, I do not get on the scale. I try to avoid it at all costs and just go by how my clothes look, and eventually soon after next week I'm going to start doing my measurements and just go by my clothes and my measurements, and I'll get on the scale when I do these videos for you all. But that's it. All I need to focus on is making sure that I'm getting my protein in every day, which is about 60 to 80 grams of protein, and make sure I'm getting my water in up to what, 48 to 64 ounces of water, and exercising. Those are the things that I am focused on right now, is getting in my protein and my liquids and working out. That is my main focus right now, and if I hit those goals, then I know that the weight will come off. So that is what I care about, and that's what you all should care about also. If you are going through this process, or if you are thinking about going through this process, that's your main focus, not the scale. Please, please do not just look at the scale, because it will discourage you, and it can make you go back to those old habits. But since if you had this surgery, baby, them old habits gonna have you on the toilet. And if you haven't had the surgery yet, it's gonna cause you to put the weight back on, or put more weight on. Let's be realistic. You're gonna put more weight on. So please do not focus. Please don't do it to yourself.
All the time on my Instagram. Another thing I noticed, any of the,
and as far as my food, I do have this app, Verytastic. There are a lot of apps out there, you know. I know a lot of people use Fitness Pal. I like to use Verytastic. You don't have to, but it's the app that I prefer to use when it comes to putting in my protein and stuff, what I've eaten. And it allows you just to go ahead and scan. You can actually scan the back of the item and pull up all the nutritional value of the product, and you just put in exactly how much you ate, and it'll go ahead and calculate everything in and just add it for the day. Even lets you add your water, your vitamins, your workout. You can connect your Apple Watch or your Samsung, whatever you use. You can connect it to the app so it keeps track of everything for you. Put in your surgery date, your surgery weight, keep track of your weight loss. You can do all of that on this one app, and it's amazing. I really like it because it helps me make sure that I'm getting all my protein in for the day. Because yes, I have my scale where I measure everything out, but I also need something else to keep track of how much protein stuff I eat every single day, so that I know I'm hitting my goal every single day. And it just takes a lot of the legwork out. So that's something I really will tell you, is to get an app like that to help you keep track of your goals. So that's pretty much all I have. I am doing a question and answer video. I will have the link down in the description. I don't have a good enough questions right now to do that video, but the more questions you all ask, I will get that video up as soon as possible. So please click on the link in the description box and ask any question that you all have regarding the VSG process, and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. But that is all that I have, you all. Thank you all for watching and keeping me so encouraged on this journey with your comments. it means the world to me. Thanks again. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.